Welcome to No Man's Sky, and today we're going to expand our network of people in more ways than one. After diverging from the main story for quite a little bit, I decided it was about time that I finally met this Apollo individual, so I went back to the solar system that I left quite a few episodes ago to see what was up with this mission. When I arrived in the solar system and got into space, I saw a fleet of frigates, so I went over to see if I could recruit some frigates to my fleet. When I made my way to this fleet, I saw that one of the frigates was recruitable, so I went over to recommunicate with the ship to see what it offered me and how much it was. This frigate was an exploration-focused frigate, and it only cost 1.6 million units, so I decided to let this frigate join my newly formed Psycho network. There was also another ship in this fleet that was a trade-focused one, and it cost a little over 3 million units, so I decided to let them also join the network as well. I then called my capital ship to start a couple expeditions while I get going to the holo tournaments to talk to Apollo. When I turned on the holo projection, I was met by a strange looking robot thing that was pretty hesitant to really speak to me, but after he told me that friendships are pretty much meaningless, I told him about Artemis. Apollo seemed to not really care for Artemis, or really trust me, so to build our trust, Apollo sent me over to another solar system to meet one of his contacts that'll help me further expand my base. When I made my way to the solar system, I found Apollo's contact, who was a member of the Viking race, and they gave me some blueprints and some salvaged data. I then made my way to my base to build a construction table, and after I did so, I had to hire a base overseer, so I made my way to the space station where I met my new overseer. When I was making my way back to my planet, I was stopped by yet another derelict freighter. I'm not sure if this is a bug or just constant dumb luck, but I almost always get stopped by a derelict freighter when I leave the space station to get back to my base. If this is a bug or if derelict freighters are actually just pretty common, just go down in the comments and let me know. When I reached my base, I received a pretty warm welcome from my new base overseer, who gave me a blueprint for glass as a gift. I then built a science terminal and I went off to yet another solar system to find a scientist. When I reached the solar system, I saw some pretty interesting planets, but I found my first quote-unquote paradise planet. Before I went into the space station to recruit a scientist, I spotted another frigate fleet, so I went over to recruit a couple frigates and then I decided to raid one of the ships for a couple frigate upgrade modules, which was pretty easy to do. I managed to escape into the space station where I met my scientist recruit, who is a member of the Korvax race. After I recruited a scientist, I decided to check out the paradise planet that we saw earlier to see if it was worth making a base on. When I landed on the planet, it looked pretty much exactly like the planet my main base is on, so I decided to leave the quote-unquote paradise planet. After I returned to my main base to talk to my scientist, who gave me some blueprints, I talked to Apollo, who sent me to an abandoned building so I can get a few nanites. I then did some small, pretty underwhelming side stuff when I was sent to a guarded facility. This facility was guarded by sentinels, so all I had to do was blow the door open and stand there until they just forgot I was there, and I got an upgrade module for my suit. I then went back into space where Apollo gives a tease of the glyphs that I'll hopefully find very soon. Alrighty, yeah, thank you so much for everybody for tuning into this episode of me playing some No Man's Sky. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode or want to continue seeing me play this game, just remember to go down and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Alrighty, see you guys in the next video. Alrighty, bye-bye.